Welcome to Good Mythical More. Our boy over here is having the day of his life, which continues with a cavalcade of beans. We're gonna
rank them by design.
Assess these designs.
Because it's important. It's just not the taste of the bean. It's the shape of the package that it comes in.
Shape of the designs on the package.
But we're also going to donate $1,000 to Women in Film to aid in their mission to advocate for and advance the careers of women working in the screen industries in front of and behind the camera to achieve parity and transform culture. Please join us in giving at womeninfilm.org.
Okay, so we have a lot of baked beans.
We've got 10 cans.
Over in the wings, baked bean wings.
Now I'm gonna try to erase what I think about the contents of these beans because I'm familiar with a lot of these. You know,
Kroger.
We got Kroger, we got Bush's. Bush's, it's a great bean. It's one of the best beans. But just as a design, how does it make you feel? It makes me feel pretty good.
It's timeless, it's bold. You can squint and still read it. And you know how it is. People who like beans tend to squint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm seeing the beans. I think that seeing the beans is a good call.
You mean to tell me that there's gonna be cans that we're gonna come across this table here that we're not gonna be able to see the beans?
Possibly.
I can't believe that. I'll believe it when I don't see it.
But it catches your eye. It's number one, not just because they're great beans, but this is it's number one between these two. Kroger's kind of like, yeah, we don't want to try too hard because we want to remind you that
we're cheaper.
This isn't some established
let me see
bean brand, been around since 1908. This is your grocery store brand. It's friendly. You can see the beans.
And what is that? Is that a big bean down there?
That is a big bowl of brown sugar, and we actually see the bacon as well, Link.
Oh, you see the bacon and the brown sugar?
We've got bacon and brown sugar, but the bacon is in the beans, and the brown sugar is just part of the the spirit of them.
Now there's a little thing here, makes burgers and hot dogs even better. Do you actually put baked beans like that on a burger or a hot dog?
I don't. Should I? I put chili on those things, but
yeah, we don't put
usually chili without beans. As a bean lover,
we put that beside the burger. We don't put it on the burger.
But what if you did?
I don't like
Sometimes
beans
you need
on
a suggestion, and I just got one right there.
So, it's not the worst, but it is right now because it's the second one. Let's see another one. All right, Rhett.
Do you see the beans?
I see the beans right here. This is Amy's organic, vegetarian organic baked beans.
Now, the green gives me pause. Because I know that they're messing with it a little bit. There's something different about them. In this case, vegetarian. And then I think that this is not the best bean picture I've ever seen. This feels like maybe you gave me 7 minutes, an iPhone, and a bowl of beans, and I came back with this. You know what I'm saying? This feels like there was a bean placer in this photo.
Yeah, individual beans.
Look at Kroger. The Kroger didn't stop either. Look at that.
Look at how theirs are heaping. It's almost like it's defying gravity.
It's almost uncanny.
On that side?
Uncanny natural kind of thing, uncanny valley.
How are these beans getting piled so high on that side?
This is perfect. The bean picture is perfect.
The problem here is Amy's beans look cheaper than Kroger beans.
Yeah.
Like why didn't they go?
Amy, you got to get a new bean photographer. And I don't think it's that hard to find a good one.
They didn't go full bleed bean either. You see how this whole design is it's the scene for the bean?
Yeah.
Top to bottom, full bleed bean. This is like some cheap photo picture-in-picture thing. Like,
you don't want a frame.
I'm revolted.
Yeah, I don't even want to see that one anymore. Don't even have it on the table.
Wait, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it right there. So
sorry, Amy, I like your products, but your bean pictures leave a lot to be desired.
I'm gonna do that. And then this is going over here now because we're starting to realize.
And also, there's a spoonful of beans on the back.
Oh!
Do you see that?
Rhett, next up for your assessment is 365 organic. Maple and onion baked beans.
Very white.
There's there's a lot of whiteness. And then there's some red onion perched on top.
It kind of feels like there's so much whiteness that they don't care. And I gotta say,
What is this over here? This is some sort of like,
we don't need that kind of colorful design. We don't need that.
what is this, a preschooler's wallpaper?
Beans don't come from trees, do they?
What do
There's
beans-
something off-putting
Where do beans
about
come from?
the half bowl, and the fact that seeing the bowl frame makes me not realize I'm even seeing a bowl. It's almost like I'm seeing a weird dome of beans.
Yeah, it's like you're experiencing a can eclipse of bean.
Yeah, my bean moon is going down, or is it coming up? I don't know. It depends on what time of day it is.
It's a bean rise.
Right now, you're kind of making me like it.
It's a bean set.
It's no Kroger.
Nope. It's somewhere in this
The
vicinity.
bean photography on this one's gonna keep it. Did you notice that they're? Oh, I thought this. I already pointed this out to you because you asked about it.
Now you
but
thought
looking at it in the monitor, I thought it was another bowl of beans.
Like a little bowl of beans below the big bowl of beans.
This bowl of beans might give birth to another bowl of beans if you wait around long
I mean,
enough.
it makes you hungry for bean. Hungry for bean? Yes.
Okay. Now,
What's
Signature
happening here?
Select.
Okay.
Where is that from?
Why is the name of Signature Select so small?
Because it's about the beans, man.
It's just, this is not a well-balanced design.
I don't disagree
There's a
with
lot of space up here that this should have been a lot bigger.
Yeah, Bush's is killing it, man.
should
But
have been
Signature
some-
Select is also cheap. It's a knockoff, right?
And look at how the bean label is covering up a lot of the beans.
yeah, wow.
Whereas-
Weird call.
Go back to Kroger. Look, the beans are in front.
Front of the label. Yeah.
Of the label.
Beans are front and center.
And with
If you
Bush's,
want to cover up beans, the only thing you need to do is maybe cover it up with a suggestion. Like a serving suggestion.
Kroger looked at the Bush's packaging and copied it entirely, except said, you know what? We want to give the impression that we are just as good as Bush's beans, but
Cheaper.
we're cheaper, and they've succeeded.
I don't know, it's
which
weird.
makes me think
No, it's
that
not better.
they're
It's not better. It's not better.
because they're accomplishing more with their design.
But the logo is so good. Bush's logo is so good, man.
Kroger has
gotta give me this
made a
one.
brilliant graphic design effort. So
But did this move into third?
yes,
I
because
mean, I do see a whole pot of beans. Yes, they're
right,
covered.
There's no eclipse.
I don't see the brown sugar. I don't see the bacon. I don't like the size of that, but there's nothing super off-putting about it. Okay.
Okay, Rhett, next for your consideration is Great Value Original Baked Beans. We see that the bean bowl is coming in front of the placard here,
Points for
and
that.
then they're going the way of Bush's, but they're very afraid of themselves here.
No, but again,
Very small.
The great value. We're trying to keep it low priced. We're trying to keep it low priced. You have to respect that.
It looks very cheap, but it is cheap.
Now they have high in
Affordable.
fiber, and they also have the added steam rising. Do you see the steam rising?
Oh my word. Yes, there's
No one else has steam rising. Now it's not real steam.
those are hot beans, presumably.
It's fake steam. We have fake steam. It's easy to spot fake steam because it's really hard to get real steam on camera. I've tried to capture it many times.
Because what is this right here on the side? Is that more fake steam?
Oh yeah.
It's actually, they've gone a little smoke with
It's
it.
also very pixelated. Look at the detail on those beans. Like that's somebody's that's a low quality printer.
Yeah,
That's like you could make this at home.
this is not good.
It's not as good as Signature Select.
I mean, is Amy's better? Amy's is better. At least it's not pixelated.
Yeah, that's true. But she's got that frame around the beans though.
I know, but this is just sad. It's pixelated, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I'm fine. Amy can be next to last. Okay.
Okay, right. All right. Now, don't be distracted by the fact that it's Dr. Pepper branded, but it is sweet and sassy. It's shouting lots of things at you. What does that say?
Serious bean?
Serious Bean Company.
So this bean company does a lot of interesting beans. I have had these. I think they're pretty good.
But they've got the Eclipse going.
They've got the bean set, the bean rise, but it's more appealing because of the color of the bowl against the background. 365 did a white bowl against a white background. Super weird call on that one.
I do really like the creaminess of that background there. And who is this guy? Is that a bean himself?
It's a bean. They have a mascot. I think he's at least in third. He could be in second.
This is the first appearance of a mascot in our analysis. A bean personified.
Can I get a closer look at him?
What kind of hat is he wearing?
Oh, look, Link, look. You get beans
Baseball
there,
hat?
and you get there, and you get more beans.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it's just the same thing twice.
But it's like, look, you get it and I get it. We're both getting it.
Two guys can
We're both
look at it
getting
at the same time.
And then we're getting the nutrition once, and then we're both getting it again.
Okay, if we can both get it at the same time,
I love that.
then I think we got to at least put it here.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna move it up closer so it looks like it's the same size as the other ones. I'll move it back.
But you are right. So far, we've only seen beans. There are no cans that don't show beans.
Right, it's my pleasure to present to you Sprouts Farmers Organic baked beans. Now these beans.
That is the fewest beans on any can.
Yeah, what they're also the largest beans on
The
any can.
largest
So
beans.
there you go.
Are they? But this bean
Does
is
it
larger than life.
does it give a warning?
Enlarged to show texture.
Okay, yeah. And can you see texture? There's not much texture
What
on
kind
a
of
bean.
texture do I need to see about a
Exactly.
bean?
Exactly. They sure are shiny looking.
I gotta say, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. Too bean forward.
Because now I'm just thinking about just beans on a table by themselves with nothing else.
Right.
No
And-
sauce.
And not that many of them either.
Yeah. Like a mouthful of beans.
Right. Are they that big? When a can of beans starts to make you fear, that's a problem.
Yeah, this is pretty low.
Are you?
for me.
You're scared right
I'm scared
now.
of that, but
You're
I
a
don't
little
want-
scared.
I don't want to open that one.
Do you think it's lower than this though? I don't think so. Yeah, I do think so.
I think it is lower
It's just-
than that.
It's just a really. It's a strong error.
Is it better than Amy's?
They've made a misstep. Oh gosh, are we gonna do that now? Amy's.
It is rather artfully done. I will say that, like in terms of just the balance
But
of the text and
But
stuff.
look at the size of these beans
But it does
floating
have,
over here.
It does have free beans.
Do they float?
Oh yeah, move it below. Amy's.
Are they weightless?
Move it below Amy's. It's no great value, but
Who would
it's
have
no
thought
Amy's.
that Amy's?
Okay.
Okay, we're not done yet. West Bray Natural Organic Baked Beans. Okay.
So they went with bean rise, but they also went with white bowl against brown, which is a good call. This might be the best bean rise that we have on the table.
Well, it's definitely the most notable logo. They've put a lot of effort in their branding here.
This is pretty strong.
And the branding is shaped like a bean.
You know, well,
What's that in the middle? Like a bean-shaped earth?
oh, it is, isn't it? They have a bean-shaped earth.
What?
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Well, that moves it at least here in my book. So now we've got really what we're up against here. We got two bean rises against each other.
And I think that the microphone really does delineate between greatness and just acceptable and then abhorrent.
I think the bean. Oh man, this is hard. I think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bean-shaped earth, which makes me think about how the whole world loves beans, moves it to that for me.
Okay.
You know.
All right. It's your world. I'm just trying to get a bean. Thanks for breathing deeply on me. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Just a little reminder, go over to spork.com. They got a baked beans ranking, and it's based on the taste of the beans. So
it's not just the branding
just
of the beans?
search baked beans over there. Search anything you want, and what will come back is the thing that you should buy from the thing that you want. I'm pleased to present to you Walnut Acres Organic Baked Beans.
Okay, so we've got a spoon. We have spoonage here. Is this the first spoon we've had?
This is the first spoonage, Rhett.
In case you don't know how to get at the beans.
I think that is a wooden spoon, and
I like the idea of a wooden spoon.
I would like to point your attention to the darkness of the beans, though. It's quite a dark design.
It's a dark bean.
Well, it's a dark design. It's low light. Is it not?
And there is a whole tomato on screen there.
Yeah. What? Oh my God.
Well, because tomatoes
Look at
are
that.
an ingredient, but usually it's ketchup, which is made out of tomatoes. Yeah, but it's a
tomato, yeah.
farm. They're trying to go for the farm idea, like the Walnut Acres. Like
I mean, I like
this is
their
scratch
logo.
made. You got. I mean, there's actually 3 tomatoes because there's 2 here, and then we've got brown sugar. So they're showing you all the ingredients.
Do we need to know all the
The
ingredients?
spoon is nice, and it's not a bean rise. It is a full bean bowl.
Okay, yeah, so I think it's just, they need to brighten it up a little bit, but
The beans are getting lost.
I think we're going on this side.
we're on this side, but we're not going to.
It almost looks like
sassy.
it's a gravy.
It could be dog food.
Right. Does it go to this side?
Yeah, keep it on that side.
Okay, it goes to
It
this
doesn't
side.
cross the mic line.
Yeah, it's right there. Okay.
Okay.
This is our last one.
Now I'm going to say a few things about these beans
Okay.
before we get into the branding.
Absolute classic. Heinz beans with a Z.
If you know about beans on toast, you know that these are the beans that you use for beans on toast.
This is from the Pink Floyd album.
And I use these beans. I have these beans stocked at my house for
Is it Pink Floyd?
Saturday morning. Beans on toast, man. And it's just a wonderful breakfast, but only for the weekends. You don't do that during the week.
You've talked yourself into it?
Well, I've tried these type of baked beans on toast, and it's just, there's too much going on in these American style. These are like UK style. Mm-hmm. And that, first of all, that color is captivating. It's captivating. And that Heinz beans with a Z,
That's
woo,
weird.
that is nice. It's definitely
That's
on
wild.
this side, but where does it
But
land?
it's one of those things where it's like, it breaks all the rules, but it does it in all the right ways. The beans are big, there's no bowl, there's not a lot of beans.
The beans are fake though.
The beans are fake.
The beans are
The
illustrated.
beans are not even real.
I don't know what to do about that.
It works. It's like,
I want it on a t-shirt. It's the only one I want on a t-shirt.
It's so subversive.
And I want a t-shirt that color. That's a great color.
I mean, it's a great design. It's nothing but design. There's not even, it's all manufactured. It's
I hate
not
to say
even
it.
photorealistic.
I hate to say it.
Don't hate to say
This
it.
is the battle of Bushes versus Heinz. It really is.
Link, I think you were thinking of The Who.
The Who, that's right. I knew I was wrong.
Man,
It can't be number one
why?
because it breaks all the rules. The fact that it's even up there is a testimony to how great it is.
But look, the beans are literally falling out of the logo.
But they're not real.
They're not real. They couldn't be, because you couldn't get beans to fall out of a logo. You know what I'm saying? They had to be fake beans.
This is your decision, right? And I support you in whatever decision you make.
Oh, man.
I know it's tough. I know, buddy.
If you go with strict graphic design, this is the winner.
Well, switch them up.
But if you're going with what the graphic design makes you think about what you're about to experience in the bean world, which is a slightly different thing, this is the winner. So what does that mean?
You have to decide. You can't stack. This is the burden of being the bean man.
Put them both behind your back, one in each hand.
You're leaving this to chance?
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
Okay, are you situated?
Yep.
This hand. Don't switch it. Don't switch it. You didn't even have it. I picked Bushes.
It was Bushes.
There it is. The definitive ranking of bean can design. You wanted it. Don't miss your chance to grab March's Pin of the Month, Me as a Log, today only at mythical.com.